Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Climb to Master. So I'm recording on something I don't normally do. I'm recording on a Saturday. So yeah, I usually try to avoid weekends, especially on the main account, but I don't have any choice because I'm going away on a little trip to finally go see my grandparents after 16 months, which is going to be great. But we're playing Xerath. I had the blind pick, first pick, as always. But bringing up the old loader midoodah. Give me a second. Here we go, here we go. There we go. So it's a Diamond game, Diamond 2, Diamond 3 type MMR here or there. The only thing is the Aatrox doesn't look good. Cold Streak and a Wukong main has been banned out. Also, our Pyke in Champion Select said to the Fiddle, hey Fiddle, are you going to run it down again with buying Hydra or Titanic Hydra or something like that? So potentially we have a bit of a weird situation with this Fiddlesticks. Maybe he's a rager or something. After I kind of do this intro, I'll have a look at his profile and see if he does that or not. But as for I like our comp quite a lot. Their comp also is pretty good. They have a really good engage, Ashe into the Zaki, and their kind of team fight pressure is probably quite good as well. We have good damage and also not bad team fights if Fiddle gets a good ultimate. Pyke, if we get them low, can just go reset crazy. But for this game to go well, I would say I have to be pretty strong for that kind of big AoE damage and, you know, poke damage over the top. Kog'Maw has to be quite good, is the word I would use. He can't position badly, otherwise he's going to get killed a lot. And I would say top lane is where I'm nervous, but luckily both of these players don't seem to play their champion. But yeah, we need a strong Aatrox. Is a Smurf Cho'Gath, no ranked history, 96 games, 58% win rate, versus a negative win rate, 400 game Aatrox, who doesn't play Aatrox because it's a Wukong one-trick or main. So this game may be a bit funky, but the goal of today, as I mentioned, I'm going around on trips, so we need to make videos. I need to, you know, get content for you guys. We're going to try and do like educational like commentaries, which obviously we do mainly, but we're going to be trying to be really educational. So even if the game is a loss, I'll still upload it in the educational point of view of what could be different, what could I do different, what am I doing at the time. So that's going to be today's kind of theme, is I'm going to be talking about everything that I'm doing and what's going good, what's going bad in the game, what could be different, and that's going to be what today is. So if you enjoy that, throw a like on the video, but for some reason this is taking a million years, so let's get into it. We're playing Xerath in the mid lane. Never mind, it's already in. I don't need to edit. Aha. Right. So, yeah, let me quickly look at this Fiddle's profile as well. So, Fiddlesticks. There's nothing. Okay, so there's nothing today that he's done bad. Just average performances. Okay, there is a game yesterday. He played Nocturne, where he had a Moonstone Renewer, Mobility Boots, and Fairy Charms. So that's obviously a little bit concerning. Apart from that, that's basically it. So I don't actually know. Who knows? 4 days ago, Ravenous Hydra. Ah, is there? Four days ago, someone has found. 4 days ago. I can't find it right now, but I don't want to like look a crazy amount. Apparently, oh yeah, there. 3 days ago, Ravenous Hydra Mobility Boots. Yeah, okay. So he has done that 4 days ago. Interesting. Yeah, this guy plays a lot, so it's actually hard to find the games. So the only thing I'll say when it comes to team comp, this doesn't really go. Kog'Maw is, I would say, in a very strong place right now. Most people would agree because, you know, you can see Kog'Maw's doing a lot of damage even in early game. Pyke Kog'Maw, I wouldn't generally put those two champions together. Pyke is a very, very, very strong lane bully champion. Well, Swain, to stop my Fiddle doing a little bit of that stuff, has completely ruined his own lane phase. I don't know why Fiddle started there, if I'm completely honest. I've never seen a Fiddle do that. In my mind, Fiddle is quite reliant on getting blue buff, so not starting blue is a bit of a risk. So Swain versus Xerath, classic matchup of I outrange him, so we need to bully the hell out of him. If he gets on top of me, I'm in trouble. If I can keep him at a decent range and poke him, then we should be fine. But there probably will become a time that I, as a Xerath, will, unless I get fed, probably won't do a lot of damage. And yeah, Twitch chat does make a good point. How did the Swain know that Fiddle was doing that? I don't know. It does make you sometimes think, you know. I am streaming right now, but I've always said I'm not a huge streamer, so the likelihood of people knowing, especially that I'm not on the Huzzy account anymore, I'm on the King Pleb, it's a very low % chance. My initial thought never... My first thought is never ghosting or whatever. Unless it's, like, really obvious, which very occasionally it is, but only very occasionally. I'm getting a roam? Oh, if you hit that, he was dead. Close. Oh, also wanted to kind of just say, obviously this isn't educational, but again, I've always told you guys if I enjoy something in the media, I will just tell you and share that. The new film Cruella, absolutely fantastic. Like, I might think it's better than it is. I think it's really good anyway, but I might think it's better than it is because I've not seen a new movie in, like, you know, a year, basically, because cinemas have been closed. But it's really good. Hey, Neon Moon. It's really good. So I would recommend. It's on Disney Plus, or I think in cinemas that are back open. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'd say it's the best live action Disney's made. It's Emma Stone, true. Gonna try. He's done the TP build, so I'm a bit surprised he actually hasn't gone back yet. I was kind of expecting a gank. But whatever. So I'm going to have to be very careful. Why were I expecting a gank? Because I knew Zach, obviously, he walked through the lane, went to Scuttle, and then bot lane was actually at the time on our side. So it would be quite obviously hard for the Zach to get a gank in without kind of overstepping his reach. So mid was the most likely place for him to gank. So I'm not going to use my my teleport right now. Yes, someone's saying TP on Xerath. I played TP Xerath. I always have. I've enjoyed TP Xerath. I think it's just quite good utility-wise. I'm not going to use TP right now because the lane is in the mid. There's no reason to. I can save my TP for pressure if I ever need it. I'm thinking. I'm not. Oh, Swain did, though. He's dead. So Swain did teleport. So both mid laners, we were thinking about it. The reason I didn't teleport there and Swain did is positioning. So again, that my bot lane were here, basically in the tower. Lovely. That's great. That kind of evens out. That Swain got a kill, and so did I. And he's dead, so he can't return to lane, and I'm already 10 farm ahead. So that's very good. Well done to the Fiddle. Good decision-making to do that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it up into the tower, and while Swain is already revived, obviously, because it's early in the game, at least he's missing this farm and XP. So that's wonderful. He's trying to get some of it, will not get any of it. So this is a very good start for me. It's not the worst start for a Swain, don't get me wrong. Like, he'll be fine, but that death really hurt him. And yeah, I've still got TP. So what I need to do, you know, when it comes to teleport, when you both have TP in your lane, if your TPs are out of sync, that he's used his, I haven't, I want to try and make a TP play where he cannot follow me. So I don't want to just use TP to go back to mid. Obviously I can, and that's mainly what I do and use TP for. It's just not the most optimal. Come on, Fiddle. This is bad. This is good. There we go. Perfect gank by Fiddle again. It's really nice to have a jungler that's paying attention to my lane, as it's usually quite rare. But Zac also. Again, just keep running in that situation. I knew his damage ran out. He already used a W, which is a big part of his damage anyway. So just keep walking, and we were okay. Let's buy that and that and that. And this is where I could use TP to go back to mid, because Zac is pushing it up, but I'm not going to. I just don't feel like it's going to matter, and also it's not being pushed into the tower. So yeah, do not waste your TP. So that's not too bad. We got another kill on Zac, or helped. Sorry, Swain. There could be a play happening in bot lane if Zac decides to go down now, but I can TP where Swain cannot. And this is a game that we're... Hit that, lovely. We're controlling mid lane quite well. Obviously, yes, we are getting some help, which is a very rare instance for our game, so this is actually a very nice thing. But yeah, not bad start at all. I am thinking that Zac is going to put more pressure in mid lane, though, I will say. Saw it coming. Just by the body language of the Swain. Just by the body language of the Swain, I knew that was coming. Just, unfortunately, I just couldn't react. I don't know if I'd flash up at the time. Why buy Corrupting instead of Dark Seal? I generally don't buy Dark Seal. Yeah, that is a commentator's curse. But again, knew it was coming. So this is where I am going to use Teleport to go back to mid. Because this is a lot of farm and XP that I don't want to miss out on. They're doing Dragon. They've done it. How do I feel about my top laner beating G2? I don't think that's the real G2 wonder. Again, I don't know what it is with some people. They do like to name themselves after others. I've always found it weird. But, you know, my friend will... God, this is quite a lot of camping. But you're dead, my dude. So yeah, Zac is just camping the living hell out of me here. But it is actually not completely working for them, is it? Flash was 7. Oh, whoops. Did I get any money for that? I think I did. Fortunately, Aatrox just died solo in top, which is a bit worrisome. I would like that farm, not going to overextend for it, because again, I'm worried about Zac is just going to jump from here again. Did Swain flash in that play, by the way? I think he did. I'm actually going to go tier 2 boot rush. So the thought process between tier 2 boot rush is if you look how much I'm getting ganked and camped, mobility is quite a big factor to dodging Swain E or Zac E. So rush tier 2 boots gives you that extra movement speed that also, you know, that can be the difference between dodging the CC and not. Because yeah, it does look like Zac is mainly just camping mid. The Swain doesn't seem fantastic, so it does maybe, you know, he needs the help, but we'll see. That was a mistake. That was supposed to go over the wall. I want them to be careful in bot lane. Okay, there he is. Until I knew where Swain was, I just wanted them to be a little bit careful. Okay, Aatrox was looking for a potential there, but it was going to be hard. Well, do I have my FPS capped at 144 with the new PC? I've only got 144 Hz monitors. For League of Legends, it's not worth having anything higher. That missed. Mokala, thank you so much for the 7 months with Prime. Thank you so much, dude. And Connor Roberts, sorry I missed that, dude. 60 months with Prime says, hey, Yoha, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well, thank you. They have a lot of vision in this area, man. Don't know where Zac is. Lulu's up in the river. So be a bit careful about that. And Zac is here. Okay. There's quite a lot mid lane. Okay. The problem with this gank with Pyke, I'll say out loud, I think Lulu and Zac could be here. He didn't get the execute, unfortunately. Karim, thank you so much, Karim. 11 months of Prime, nearly at the year club, says... Ugh. This Zac is so obsessed with killing me. Double flash. Okay. I might have upset this Zac in some way. I don't mind that death. That death doesn't give them anything. It's fine. It says, love the content during the last year in lockdown. It helped a lot. No worries, dude. Glad the content helps in any way. Yeah, so this Zac is definitely obsessed with me in mid. But that death doesn't do anything. As long as Fiddle gets over to the dragon in time, then that death is actually quite... that gank is quite bad. Because now they shouldn't have summoners for the dragon fight, where... Yeah. So I'm actually going to teleport here. This is actually ludicrous, dude. This is absolutely ludicrous. My god, die. This Zac, I don't know what the hell. Like, he is legit just camping the living hell out of me. And his Swain is still 2 and 5. Unfortunately, it looks like we're missing out on dragons here because my bot lane, the Pyke died at a bad time. So yeah, they're doing that. That's bad. Actually, yeah, I think Twitch chat is right. I should probably do this item instead. So I made a small mistake. God damn, this is nuts. So obviously you do get games like this where occasionally the enemy jungler, for whatever reason, you know, let's not go the they know who I am route, because again, I think that's very unlikely. I am beating their Swain, so the Swain could be complaining in chat, going, I need help, or the Zac has just noticed there's a bit of a difference, so he wants to try and lessen that difference by living in mid lane. Or again, the basic thing, Xerath is immobile, so you can punish a Xerath very hard. Or, you know, they could be duo and Professor just isn't recognizing it. But, yeah, you can punish, obviously, a Xerath's lack of mobility quite hard. Pyke still died. He's mid lane again. This is mad. This is Axe and Flash. There's very little I can do when it's basically a 2v1 lane, unfortunately. But we'll still keep playing. We're playing quite well. It's just hard to 2v1. This is crazy. Obviously, we've had a bit of help from Fiddle, but nowhere near as much as the Zac has come mid. The Zac has been here, I'd easily say, maybe 8 times. But we will keep doing our best. The video title will probably be something to do with being absolutely camped, or we're in the 2v1 lane in mid. Because, my god. But the the Swain used Flash. I don't even think he needed to. But again, using Flash every single time is pretty bad for him, because now he should be dead the next time Fiddle comes mid, if he does. The Pyke needs to be careful as well, because the Pyke keeps dying solo. Looking at match history, they are not pre-made, so it's just a camping incident. Yeah. The Swain doesn't seem great, so... If I wasn't getting camped, I think I would be pretty fed. And Zach's mid again. Yeah, Fiddle's doing well. He's, you know, he there's no way this Fiddle can... Well, it's full mid. Oh, I get an assist for this at least. Okay. Oh! I think we win this game, though, if I'm completely honest. Ooh. Why are we not challenging that, guys? If they're going to be obsessed with me, my Kog'Maw would win us the game. Well, like, we could have challenged this. There's only 2 people there. Aatrox is out of position. Yeah, we could have definitely challenged that. That was weird. Yeah, this is a bit of a rough one. We are getting insanely camped, so what can you do in this situation, you know? Try to keep as positive as you can and focus on the win conditions of the game. I'm still ahead of the Swain after all of this. That's the point. It's not like I'm really out of this game. I'm still as far ahead as the Swain, so that is a-okay. And to be fair, Xerath is obviously good, but the hyper carry of my team is not me as a Xerath. It's probably the Kog'Maw. That Gale Force. I just actually recorded a video about mobility in League of Legends. This Swain's even Wing me. This is, I was like, I'm starting to get a little bit sus. Little bit. I don't know where he's gone though. Oh, he's there. That's really bad from Fiddle. Like, it's the one thing I will say about this Fiddle that does seem unfortunate for us. He doesn't care about dragons. He's literally not gone for one. So, that is quite unfortunate. I can't even go for that dragon, by the way, because if I show vision of that dragon, Ash Arrow could be over, Swainy, Zaki. I just end up dead if I go too close. Let's go back and get our item at least. Alright, they're using Rift. And by the way, Ash has got Hex Drinker. God, what is their obsession with blocking damage from me? That's just so weird. Like, yes, Fiddle as well, I guess, but... What happened to Fiddle ult? Zach didn't die. Well, you're dead now. He didn't have ult for that team fight. Wow, if Fiddle had ult for that team fight, we would have absolutely annihilated them. But yeah, that Zac, he's basically dead and still goes for me after his passive. There is some weird level of obsession from this Zac. That is just really weird. Just gave me a 3,000 gold. Alright. Crazy game, though. I'm definitely uploading this one, because this is just insane. I'm doing that. Obviously, it'll be much better if we actually win the game, which I think is definitely doable. We have no vision up here, my dude. Be careful. Because, yeah, the Cogmore I don't think positioned great that fight. And we still ended up overall, I think, winning it technically. I think it was a 4-for-1. 4-for-3. They killed 3 of us. We killed 4 of them. Including the Swain kill at the end. Lovely. So this Swain is split pushing. I'd be annoyed if I was the enemy team. We're having fights here or there, and then you see your Swain is split pushing. And Swain is an amazing team fight champion. That would be a little bit tilting. I'd say weird use of TP. Kill it! Cogmore! That was a bit too far away from the fiddle. Oh god, you probably didn't want to do that. The former brew, thank you much, dude, for the 22 months with Prime. Thank you so much, dude, for the long-term support. Hey, Fighter, I'm trying to win. We're doing our best here. Cogmore didn't go Kraken Slayer. He went Gale, which, I don't know, maybe Kraken obviously would do more damage by quite a fair amount, but maybe he respects and wants the mobility. Oh my god. That's very bad from Fiddle. He just didn't press smite. Nightmares! How's it going, Nightmares? 11 months tier 1. Appreciate it. Oh man, a lot of junglers of mine just never press smite at the right time. It's very weird. God, he's so big. Okay, but the thing is, right, my confidence in my Fiddle has gone down. Should we actually do this? I'm just scouting for the Zac. Oh yeah, they have a Swain. Ah, dude, this is a bad idea. Okay. Oh my god, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh my god, he got one more kill that he shouldn't have got. God, Zac is just so OP as a champion nowadays. Since they did that W bar... Oh! What? Something is weird in this game. They see me and beeline it for me. Every single flash. What on earth? This is nuts. They could be... Okay, they're not. I was like, they could be doing Baron with Cho'Gath, but... Again, for being... I'm 4-6 in a game that I've been focused this hard. That's not bad. Hey, Madden. Unfortunately, again, because we ignored dragons, or the fiddle did, they have Dragon Soul already, which obviously is not very good. Hey, Kirby. Kirby with the 22 months. Appreciate it, appreciate it. All right, so the enemy team is kind of becoming obsessed with Baron. That could be their downfall. We have a fiddle comp, and they're grouping around Baron all the time. Burn to my Cogmore. Meh. Cogmore didn't even get in to do damage, really. The thing with the Cogmore, his damage output isn't exactly like Cogmore level. Oh, they've run out of damage. There you go, that's not too bad. I'm just trying to stop them doing it. This is such a hard game with the amount of CC that the enemy team has. I don't think they can do it. Oh, maybe they can because of Cho'Gath. Oh, no, they... Oh, okay. That's good. They can't do it anymore. Can Aatrox kill them, though? Probably not. I'm aware of what items I need. I need to survive is the initial thing, though. If I'm dying, which I am, which I need this, then there's no point buying a Void yet. Yeah, this game would be a free win if Cogmore had, let's say, like the Lulu. If we had the Lulu instead. Pyke Lulu doesn't exactly go together. And Cogmore, you want that type of enchanter that just keeps a Cogmore alive, a Janna, a Lulu. The game would be a lot easier with that, but obviously we just don't have that, so we've got to work with what we've got. I think Pyke as a champion is in not a very good position right now. But we will do our best. Help the Cogmore. That was a little bit too kind of inty. They need to think about when they go in, not just blindly go in. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, that's so bad from me. That was really bad from me. That was just the button mistake. It happens to everyone occasionally, and it happened to me this time. Again, Zac's now full health. Oh, I love healing in League of Legends. It is insane. Wait, were you actually trying to do that then? What? Yeah, it's an intense game for sure. Not really a game for the mid laners. I've died 7 times. Swain, he's having much of a worse game. He's died 11 times, but it is hard for both of us to survive. But in the upcoming fight, if we work as a 5 unit, Ashe has got no GA. She's even rushed GA and Hex Drinker this game. That is kind of hilarious. So Ashe should be pretty killable in this upcoming fight. Oh no. How many are there? Okay, they backed away. Is Morello even worth it? I've got it because it just feels... Ooh. It feels like I just have to have it, you know? In this game where there's a Swain and all that, it'd be weird not to have it. Oh god. That's forcing way too hard. This Fiddle is kind of hurting our game quite a lot. He keeps doing these really bad ultis. Cogmore just used his sums. Oh, Fiddlesticks, my dude. He keeps just ulting at really bad times. Like, out of range and everything. If you're going to fiddle, at least make sure you're in range for it. But this guy, he just ults. Which is weird. He's a fiddle one trick. Again, you saw Cogmore wanted to go back that whole time as well. But, yeah. Don't know if we'll win this one, but very intense game. You know, it's the weird thing. I don't feel like I've played bad. I've just played to what I've been given this game, and what I've been given is getting camped 24/7. So it's quite a difficult game, to say the least. And again, I can't even go push out and get this farm because of an Ashe Arrow. An Ashe Arrow into a Zaki, I'm dead. Is Diamond ELO high? To the average player, yes. To a Reddit user, no. A Reddit user, the average Reddit user who's in silver will say Diamond is not good. That is the League of Legends way. But to the average player, Diamond is the top... Well, where I am right now, I'm in the top less than 1% of the game. So, statistically, it's a very good rating. But for some reason, League of Legends users will BM even Diamond rating. Even though the average League of Legends user... No, Fiddle. That's really bad. He went in again when Cogmore wasn't even here. Oh, the thought process of this Fiddlesticks is just non-existent. Unfortunately for us. He just goes in. I don't get it. I don't get why he just constantly goes in without thinking. But there we go. We lose, unfortunately. I just don't know what the Fiddle was doing. Grand Admiral Danger Noodle, 5-month sub to one of the best streamers. Also first, I discovered. Love it here. Just wish you committed earlier. Oh well, here's to almost half a year. Thank you. But we're going to upload it. It was a very intense game. Obviously, we got insanely camped that game. I think we still did okay considering that. And as for the actual game, yes, it's unfortunately we lost, but I think we probably could have ended up winning the game. The Fiddle, I don't know, his last 5 to 10 minutes worth of ultimates were very odd. Very, like, pull the trigger too early, alone a lot of the time, and we just had no coordination. You know, the coordination should be Cogmore and me are positioned to do damage, while then Fiddle ultimates, causes chaos that they go, oh god, we have a Fiddle on us, we have to focus the Fiddlesticks, and that lets me and Fiddle in the backline kind of do the damage. But what usually was happening is Fiddle just goes in for some reason. I don't know. Again, this guy is saying mid-diff. He's joking, obviously, because he's 5'11". I guess the XD means he's joking, but I don't really know what more I could have done this game. The amount of camp I was having, obviously the Swain was 5'11", so he had a really bad game. I don't know. These are sometimes situations that it's just going to be a loss, unfortunately. but it happens. But we went 4-7, 19 assists, by the way. I have the most assists apart from Lulu in the whole game. We only lose 15, so it shows our MMR is in quite a good place. And yes, damage-wise, we do the most damage in the game, as we should. Fiddle does the least damage on our team by quite a fair margin, because his damage just wasn't really there. You have a full tank Zac out-damaging a Fiddle, unfortunately. Because, yeah, the Fiddle ults was just very odd. Like, I know, like, people say, like, when you're playing Fiddle or Orianna, if you don't ultimate, you know, you might miss the opportunity. Just to kill one person is better than killing none. But a lot of these Fiddle ults were just too far away. They were just simply too far that he would just go in and then there's no backup because he's gone in by himself or at the wrong time. So it's unfortunate, but it was still quite a good game. Quite fun in some places. Yes, frustrating in others, but we'll take it. If you guys enjoyed, throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.